Hello everybody, this is Aurathas, and welcome back to Gladius Relics of War Multiplayer with Herr Toloko. So, we are currently withdrawing from the Orc lines, so I can try to get my defensive line of tanks up here so we can keep these dudes back. And yeah, as you guys can hear, I also have the sound fixed. I have no idea what the hell happened. The game just freaked out with sound. The rest of my system was fine, but that's the only time that's ever happened with this game, so I'm not too worried about it. I think the plan currently is to have the artillery hold here while I deploy tanks to this area as quickly as possible. And I do have a couple tanks being manufactured, so I'm only going to acquire one tile at a time, though, because I don't have the resources to keep pumping out new buildings constantly. We don't have the luxury of time at the moment. And I'm pretty sure Terminators are going to count as, yeah, they're counting as infantry. And my Apothecarian is quite weak, so for now, tanks, resources, and then we're going to build up the infantry forces so I can start deploying Terminators every damn where. So yeah, I think we can do this. That is a lot of orcs, but I feel like we can push back. Now, one thing that might be, I wonder if Toloko's interested, one thing that might be a good idea is, since the orcs seem to be focused over here, if he wanted to leave his artillery here while I had tanks, and he starts producing new troops, maybe if he brings them up this way, he can like start opening up another front, because I think I can hold this line once I get enough tanks up here, especially with artillery support. We'll have to see. I need to get a lot more tanks out first, and that's gonna require me building more loyalty structures. It's gonna require me building more of just about everything. Very nice. Could trim the enemy forces down a bit now. I think I can move him to about right here. Yeah. I think we just need to back away from being in the open. I think if we have a concentrated line right here, we can keep these damn orcs from surrounding us. I do love that I have extra hit points and healing every turn. Although who knows how long that's going to last. Well, the extra healing I'm going to have for a while. Where's the other artifact I have it? Because it does say I have two of them. Oh, it's all the way down here, isn't it? Yep, the mobile holo projector. What I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to block the orcs here so that Toloko can spend his resources building up his cities, because he's held the bulk of the enemy back this long. So yeah. Okay. So we need to start working on the tank busters. Alright, I think I'm going to pull him back to be in the midst of the artillery. It's not going to work so hot, dude. I think we need to break the aircraft should be our #1 goal right now. Yeah, we need to break the aircraft. And I got Terminators. Near invincible and utterly indomitable, Terminators undertake those missions that even their power-armored brethren cannot, whether it be an unsupported strike into the heart of an enemy fortress or hunting super-heavy war engines on foot. These heroic First Company veterans are equal to the task. Yes, they are. Cool, he's doing what I was hoping he would do. See, if we pull back to here, I have my aircraft, he has his artillery. Okay, yeah, I think if we hold at this spot with the troops I can start pumping out now, I think I can hold this if you want to focus on your cities.
Yeah, I will try to focus on my cities, so I too can build more units each turn.
Yeah, one option I was thinking about if you wanted to try it, since I think the troops I'm going to be able to put out can hold the line here for a while, if you wanted to start sending your tanks, or you're building a void port right now, if you wanted to send them around to the west and up these little land bridges where your sentinels are, you could probably take a lot of special tiles and probably hit a city or two while all their troops are all the way over here focused on me.
But
So,
I need I'm still building the port right now. No, wait, the port is already done.
yeah.
So
Well, yeah, no rush. I was just saying, like, once you have your cities built up and you have your resources that you said you wanted to build up, you could send them that way while I keep their attention over here. Yeah. So, let's see. Okay, so we have a Predator. It's kind of weird that the Predator seems to take longer to get out than the Vindicator. Honestly, it looks like I need more... what do you call it? I'm gonna put 2 of these real quick. And I'm gonna clear the tile after that, and then I'm gonna claim this tile. Oh, and I need new research now that I have Terminators. Okay. Like, I know the game wants me to build a librarian, but right now I have other concerns. Bolster defenses.
how many units can I transport with a Valkyrie?
4 infantry units, including the big ones. They can hold 4 Ogren, I believe.
Okay.
So let's see. Increases the damage. None of that's going to help me right now. What about this? Produces aircraft, huh? What are my aircraft, though? Storm Ravens, okay. Extra vehicle armor. I kind of want to research the fortress expansion to prepare. But with the enemy coming, I really do think I need extra vehicle armor. With the enemy chilling where they are. Alright, guys. Hold position, and let's see, can we drop anybody? I can hurt you. Okay. And we have a Predator coming soon. Excellent. I mean, not excellent. There's a lot of damn Orks up here. And if they come down here with their infantry backing off, their armor's gonna get butchered. Well, not their armor. Their aircraft's gonna get butchered down here. But I definitely need to improve resource production. Okay. I wonder if they're going to keep coming south at us. I want to get some anti-aircraft right here along the beach.
Unbelievable how fast he's pushing us away.
Yep, but at least down here he can't surround us as easily as he did up here.
He still has a lot of those damn jets.
Yeah. If you want to pull your artillery, let's see, the ones near the water back a space or two,
Yeah.
if you don't mind, because I want to put my anti-aircraft right there along the beach, I guess. Cool. Ooh, I do not want to go into some wireweed. So I'm just going to move up in here. Defend. I'm going to move you over to defend. Leave you there. Let's get a few more anti-aircraft out here. A few hunters should do. Let's see. You're building there. We're already claiming a new spot. Ah, damn it. I didn't want to do that. Clear. Claim a new spot. Okay. So I'll have a Predator come up here, and then I can get a bunch of anti-aircraft to help. And the anti-aircraft should be able to hurt these guys quite badly once they get close. Here they come. Ooh, ow. Wow, that went down hard.
Yeah, how strong are they?
I thought they were much... I think they have a lot of... Well, no, they don't have any... Okay, they have 2 artifacts that increase their damage by 20%. The Orks do.
Hmm.
Okay. Let's get the Predator up here. And I'm going to go and try to focus this dude down. Okay. Okay, we're going to deploy this, I think, right here. Okay, I have a bunch of anti-aircraft being built as we speak. That's kind of what I'm focusing my production on right now.
That's good. I'm building another spaceport.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna try to get a line of tanks to block off this little path completely. Also using that Fortress of Redemption as a bit of a distraction. And I'm gonna try to put a line of anti-aircraft and possibly healing troops right behind my tanks.
Mm.
So that should hold.
Yeah. Good thing we are now in our own home turf here, so we have the upper hand.
Yep. Okay, I need more infantry structures. Yeah, I don't like how quickly they were able to hurt my tanks.
It's just so bad that they take every special tile we have acquired. They basically have the map, higher map control.
Yeah, they do. And what really sucks is our fastest units, our aircraft, can't take tiles.
Yes. But on the other side, their fastest units also cannot take tiles.
Yeah. Alright, let's...
So it's a win-lose scenario.
Yeah, pretty much. But we are catching up with units at least.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm finally catching up with units, I should say. You've always had a lot of units compared to me.
Yeah, but I really need to build more. But I'm on the best way to do it.
Yeah, and like I said, focus on your cities. If you don't mind leaving your basilisks here to support, yeah, I think my tanks can hold this for a while. If not, indefinitely.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for another Predator.
Oh, where are the enemies?
Aside from the mech guns, the rest of them all just took off.
Okay. Is this our opportunity to rebuild and regroup? Or is this just the silence before the storm?
Let's go with the first one. I'd rather it not be the second one. Alright. let's drop down a loyalty structure here.
Yes, I can kill it.
And then when we take this, I'll clear the
The artillery is really just, so far as I can tell, very good to weaken the enemy, but I have a hard time attacking one unit.
Yeah.
For example, if it's just one Gorgonaut or one whatever, they do not much damage. They really don't do much damage.
Yeah, I think when I was fighting the Orks, the best way I found to use the artillery was just to keep focusing fire on infantry that they can slaughter quickly, and you could just keep breaking the Orc morale by doing that. So, yeah.
Okay, I hope you have enough space for your units to get out of the town.
I do. I can just move up through here. Do you have any tech priests nearby?
Sadly not.
Okay. I'll send some people over, because one of the things that's slowing me down the most right now is getting my troops through this wire weed on the right. I never got around to clearing that, so I'm going to build another cannon to deal with that.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to move this dude here. Okay, and we've got another tank being built. I need to turn on this so I can at least start getting a thunder fire for repairs. Ooh, 8 damn turns. No, good lord, no. I'm gonna hold off on building a dormitory. I need to start building infantry production structures, which are what? I actually completely forgot because I haven't been building them very often. It's the apothecary, right? Why am I not seeing... There it is. And yeah, now that I've got my tanks coming out at a decent rate, I'm going to start putting resources towards the apothecary so I can start getting infantry out quickly.
Okay.
Because now that I have Terminators, apparently, according to the game description, they're good against everything, so...
Yeah, they're very tough.
Kind of wanting to combine the Terminators with my Storm Raven and start dropping in on enemy cities.
Okay, my bomber is researched the next round. And, okay, the Orcs give us time to regroup. We should really... I will use it. Time to finally improve my cities.
Okay.
If you think you have enough and you want to attack, I will, help you.
I think we'll...
the best I can.
Okay, I'm researching extra vehicle armor right now, and I'm getting some more troops, so I'd say let's hold still for a little bit longer at the very least. Especially since, like you said, you want to put your resources towards getting your cities upgraded, which I think is probably the best thing, because when you get your cities upgraded, you can start putting out troops very quickly as the guard. So, let's see here. Cool, more apothecarians. And clear that tile so I can put yet another apothecarian. And then I'm going to claim some of these slots real quick. Because, yeah, I want 5 of those. I want Terminators out constantly. Yeah, I think the Orc aircraft isn't going to be as big a problem now that we have some dedicated anti-air.
Yeah, I hope so too. Yeah, it gives you some space, so you can put more tanks there.
Okay, yeah, I have more tanks coming. I want to... yeah, I want to fill in those 2 remaining spaces with tanks. Alright, I can't build another tank right now. But that's... Huh, apothecarian is cheaper than a new tank. Whole structure's cheaper than a tank. I mean, considering the price of some war machines, I understand.
Here they come.
Yep.
But we are ready.
Oh yeah, I think we got this first line's just not gonna go well for them. Your artillery should, if I remember correctly, work really well against mech guns.
I see what I can do.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that Fortress of Redemption is going to be useful. Just in time, extra vehicle armor researched. Alright. Now, increases the damage of blast weapons. That sounds pretty damn good, actually. But I think I need to come back down this way. Yep, let's get the fortress expansion. We're going to need it soon.
Der Zorn des Kaisers wird auf den niederfahren.
I have absolutely no idea what he just said, but okay. And...
I just realized I pressed the push to talk button.
Yeah, I just was commenting. It's like, I get the enthusiasm. I have no idea what you just said, but I get the enthusiasm.
Für den Kaiser!
All right, let's see about getting...
Yeah, I'm a bit focused on the game.
That's always a good thing.
Okay. I was wondering why the turn isn't, why we haven't reached the next turn. Normally I'm the one who is taking more time.
Yeah, I'm just taking a look at other units to put out. Let's see. Okay. Some more artillery would be nice. Oh, here come a lot more aircraft.
Yes. But I believe the Meganobs are much bigger threats to your tanks right now.
Oh, yeah.
How can they do so much damage?
Yeah, I have no idea. I'm gonna have to pull that tank back though. All right. Okay, the Meganob is pretty close to dead.
Yep. God damn it. You see how weak the artillery is against just one?
Yeah.
Well.
Let's see here. I really don't understand some of the... Oh shit, yeah. Do this, and clear this. Okay, cool. Now we have a clear line. And I can get him over here to start healing you. Okay, cool.
I might not destroy it, but I believe we can make it flee.
Oh yeah, he's pretty close. 3 hit points left. Alright. I think I want some more anti-aircraft.
I'm now beginning to build my... wait a second. Doom-de-doom-de-doo. The Thunderbolts.
Ah. Those are really powerful against everything I've noticed.
Yes, and they are fast, they're very mobile, and I hope they help us a lot.
Yep, and here comes a Gorkanaut.
Yeah. Damn beast. But why bother with a Gorkanaut if when a Meganaut can basically destroy everything?
Yeah.
I think they Proxy Studio should perhaps fix it, because they are a bit too strong, in my opinion.
The Meganobs, yeah. Alright, let's heal this up. Okay, so they've lost a lot of units. But yeah, that Gorkanaut is gonna be a bit tough to drop. Alright, I need more troops. 2 healing units I think will help. But I also need more tanks right now. I know they're... shit, no. I should probably start focusing on production again, since I have claimed a territory now. What does this focus on? Requisitions. I could most definitely use requisitions. Alright. Fuck. He might die. He might very well die. He's gonna die. No. Holy hell. No, he's gonna die now. If he can hit him, he's dead. Ugh, ouch.
Well, you finally can build more units, so...
Yeah.
Collateral damage.
I think I'm going to do some research to improve my land speeders. Give them a multi-melta. I think if you have one more artillery piece... There he goes. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, now we are cleaning up here. It's about time that we do some progress.
Yeah. And I finally have some healing units coming out to help my armor, so... I think what I'm gonna try to do is... I know where one of the artifacts is that gives them the extra damage buff.
Yeah?
It's just north of your sentinels. I think I'm going to try to build some land speeders, because I'm currently upgrading my land speeders with multi-meltas.
Okay.
And I think land speeders can actually capture tiles. So I'm going to send it up there to see if I can take that artifact from them, because that right now they have essentially a 40% damage boost. So we need to cut that down.
Yeah.
So I'm actually...
I mean, now that you can finally can build your army, we have an easy time. I predict that.
Yeah, and considering I have the resources now, finally, the influence to drop, what do you call it? Orbital deployment, I can actually drop my, since I have line of sight over here, I think I can drop my land speeders right next to your sentinel and get to that artifact fast.
Okay, yeah, watch out, there are still some enslavers.
Yeah.
On both artifacts as far as I know. At least on the left side, the right side I'm not sure. And watch out, I don't know if my sentinel can survive the next Gorkanaut attack.
Oh, I wasn't talking about those sentinels, I was talking about the ones you have down in the middle.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, if I land right there, that artifact just north of you is one of the damaged ones.
Yeah. Almost forgot that there still is a sentinel. The most boring job in the Imperial Guard.
I think at this point, if he's listening to the radio chatter from all the other Imperial Guard and Space Marines, he's probably happy to be where he is.
Yeah. Help me! My leg! I cannot feel my legs anymore! Where's the fire support?
Yeah, it's not sounding good if he's listening to the radio. He's probably at this point starting to wonder if Chaos might just be recruiting.
Okay. But now the Emperor is with you, Chapter Master Aurathas.
Let's hope he stays that way. Okay, so I need to start getting some more.
Yes, the Omnissiah is with you as well, but he doesn't count so much. So.
Well, if you believe the Mechanicus, it's the same dude.
Yeah, the Omnissiah, the Emperor are the same, but the Mechanicus doesn't know as far as I know. Or, well, they never knew, and they always ignore the facts, but hey.
I think the main reason, my theory on the lore has always been, okay, the Mechanicus is very logical. When they saw the Emperor's war machine army and shit, they were probably like, yeah, you're the Omnissiah, just please don't kill us.
Nah, that was... I mean, okay, it's... the last days I watched a lot of lore videos, and there were a lot of Mechanicus, and it seems that the Emperor went to the Mechanicus on a date where something was prophesied, you know, a Mechanicum prophecy or something foretold the coming of the Omnissiah on this day, when the stars are aligned on in this formation, and it's raining on Mars, and blah blah, you know, a lot of stuff. And the Emperor knew it, and he just somehow made it so that all the stuff told in the prophecy just happened when he arrived.
Oh yeah, the Emperor is a shady individual.
The mighty God Emperor is a dick.
Oh yeah, well we've known that for a while. And I just love that in the latest novels, even with Primarch coming back, his Primarch is like, yeah, no, he's a bit of a dick. I don't like him that much right now.
I mean, I personally like it, you know, to think that the Emperor is an all-good doer who does no wrong. Oh wait, he did never wrong, so... But he is not human.
Yeah, and that's... I don't know if you've read many of the novels or the newest novels, the ones about now that one of the Primarchs is awake. Yeah, he basically has a conversation with the Emperor when he's awake, and he's like, okay, yeah, the Emperor's not human, he's a bit of an asshole, and he's got a lot to answer for.
Yes. The Emperor didn't talk to Gulliman as his son, but more like a tool. That's how it was described.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it was, and I just love that, because it's like everybody, you know... Ultramarines are some of the most loyal and everything, and their Primarch shows up and goes, yeah, you know what, I don't like that guy.
Yeah. I mean, the Emperor doesn't loves anyone, and I like it, to be honest.
Yeah. I kind of like the way they went with the lore, because I used to always have the theory that because of what the Emperor has gone through on the throne and everything, he's either completely insane at this point, or... he always planned for this crap to happen. It was all part of his big plan.
Yeah.
Now it just seems more like the lore is like, yeah, no, he just stopped being human.
I wonder if at some point in the 40k lore, the Imperium and most other factions will improve the tech at some point, you know? I mean, it's I say it now because I don't think Warhammer 40k should stay just a tabletop game anymore.
Yeah. And I would like to see the tech improve, but I don't know. I'll have to wait and see. Close this, close that. Okay. I do need to start building power producing structures, and I need to do it pretty damn fast. And I can spend a few turns building them. And then next turn, I can start focusing on... I don't need more loyalty structures too badly right now, but I do need a new... what do you call it? Dormitory. So, yeah.
Slowly moving forward. Not that I just... Oh shit, what's that?
Oh, wow, you ran into some mechs.
Did I?
With your sentinels in the north.
Ah, okay. Did you just move some land speeders?
Yeah, I had them. Last turn I used the orbital drop deployment to put them in the water next to your middle sentinels.
Okay.
And now I'm moving them up to that artifact.
Good. I'm using now the Valkyrie to transport my heavy guardsmen and try to secure some special tiles.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and clear this. Okay, and yeah, I think... Yeah, we can hold this line pretty well now. I just need to get some more troops. And one thing I did not realize, actually... I kind of expected the orbital deployment to only work, because it has in other games like that, only work to deploy your units as they're being built.
Okay.
But apparently I can redeploy them with orbital deployment anytime.
Okay.
So if I have the influence saved up, I can move this whole army anywhere on the map. I need some more tanks to hold this right here, frankly. And at the moment, I actually prefer predators.
My sentinel up here is safe for the moment. I would hate to lose him.
Yeah, you're kind of sandwiched between mechs and enslavers.
I mean, for example, if you have enough influence, you could basically just drop pod an army over there and do a back attack on their back.
Yeah, and since I didn't know that the what's it called, orbital deployment required influence, I wasn't building a lot of influence structures, but as soon as I get my resources fixed, because right now I'm low on energy, once I get a couple more resource structures built, I'm gonna start focusing on influence buildings. So I can just move my army whenever I want.
Yeah. Okay. My city's doing well. At least my ore city here on the right side.
Okay.
Energy is low, but I can fix it in the next few turns.
Okay, and I am going to... Yeah, I took one of their artifacts, so now we can... So now I have the damage boost, not them.
This will anger him. So much is sure.
And now I have 2 land speeders over here that can move really fast and take their equipment, or take their special tiles. So I'm just going to send them over here, take as many special tiles as I can. If I can find other artifacts, I'm going to take those too.
Yeah. Just harass the orc a bit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I wish my research were faster, but right now resources are more of an issue than anything else. So I need to save up resources. Well, not save up resources, I need to improve resource production, because right now I can't even turn on my orbital relay. No, sorry, my armories. I mean, I have the troops to hold the line, but yeah, I would like more. Okay, we're building energy-producing structures here.
By the way, how far can I acquire tiles on my starter city? Because I'm now, I try to avoid taking the space between us, our 2 cities, so you can take them if you want.
Let's see, with the basic, let's see, 1, 2, I believe it is 2 tiles in...
Did you hear me?
Yes, I did. I was just taking a look and trying to figure it out. Okay, yeah, it looks like with your original city, it is 2 tiles in every direction.
Mm-hmm.
And then each upgrade that you research lets you go 1 more out in every direction in the radius.
Yeah. Now, I mean, I can take the tiles between us, but I'm not doing so for the moment, because perhaps if you want them, you can take them.
There's at least 1 down there I would like that provides a lot of power, unless you are having an issue with power as well.
No. I have a city who's purely going to make energy.
Ah, okay. Then I will take it. Alright, I've got the refectory going. Ah, yes, it's time to build the... Oh, okay. I didn't realize I'd ended my turn. I did, actually. Alright, so this coming turn, yeah, I moved everything. I don't know why I didn't register it. Oh, the Gorkonaut's back. Wow, your Thunderbolt messed up that bomber.
Oh, yes, it's so satisfying. I just have to keep that Thunderbolt safe.
Ah, okay.
Going to shoot the Gorkonauts.
Okay. Okay, our priority is to keep these guys healed up every time.
The Imperium will come and destroy the Orks.
Yeah, we're doing a very good job of it, actually.
And I'm now finally researching the Baneblade. Just 12 turns.
Just 12 turns, and then a lot of resources when you can finally get them.
Yeah. By the way, there's still Catachancy on the eastern side.
Oh, I see.
So if I want to take that space, I probably take some of my jets and try to attack them.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, I need to start giving the orders.
But for now, the war is more important.
Well, I mean, it is 40k, so yeah. It's the most important thing to them, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's see. Alright, I'm working on my resource production. Finally have positive energy for a while.
Yeah, I'm just losing 9 per turn, but...
I was losing 9 per turn and then got down to... I only have 15 energy.
And I just realized I still have not 1 hero. I perhaps should do that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sitting on 1,424 influence.
Oh yeah, I'm sitting on 30.
Seriously, kind of sharing this amount would be very nice. That would help you now more than me.
Yeah, I mean, the influences, like I said before, mainly what I use it for are orbital strikes and orbital deployment.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are making progress. The orcs are not enjoying this fight in the slightest. And I'm okay with that, because I have these guys being able to keep my shit healed up. Ooh, please don't go away, Gorkanaut. Please don't go away, Gorkanaut. Oh, if we could see what was over there, we might be able to still kill that Gorkanaut.
Yeah.
Well, that's not a good idea. The war buggy's going after land speeders.
I could try to use my Lehman Russ as bait.
You could. I don't know that you would want to risk your Lehman Russ.
I don't like to, but if we could destroy a Gorkanaut.
Yeah, fair point. Looks like the orcs are doing the same thing I'm doing over here in the west. They've got their they don't have any heavy units over here, but they have war buggies trying to take territory.
Hmm.
But war buggies don't survive very long against land speeders. Yeah, if you want, I'll bring my tanks over to the west a little bit too to try to get some damage in on that Gorkanaut.
Yeah. Will you fire on? Okay.
There he goes. Oh, oops. I thought I moved a tank up there. I didn't realize I moved a hunter up there to attack the battle wagon. It's like, wait a minute. I didn't have that. Oh. Uh-oh.
Okay, the Imperium is now retaliating. Feels good.
It does. I just need to pull my tanks back.
Good.
And...
Time to claim the lost land.
Yeah, we need all that resources too. I think it's messed up. I do need to... I have like 3 very nice hero artifacts just sitting there unclaimed. It's like I should probably get my captain out again at some point. Alright, I'm gonna start claiming tiles across the board here. Okay.
You know what? I really like Civ games, 4X games, but it also depends. But I came to realize that a good Civ, I always say Civ, a good 4X game really depends on the mechanics it has, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, let's take Endless Legend, for example. It's a beautiful game, you know, and it is fun. It has very unique factions, but the problem I have with it is combat. You know, they have added some measure of controllable battles, but oh shit.
Yeah, no, I saw that. It's time to run.
But the problem I have goddammit, the problem I have with Endless Legend is that the combat or the battles aren't really decided by your ability as the commander, for example, but more by the weapons you can research, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, okay, it's part of a Fox game. You are researching better weapons to improve your power, your military. But the endless games are depending so much on it that when you have just one lesser weapons tech, since, for example, the enemy, your own army is basically useless.
Yeah. I do hope they fix that. I mean, they are doing another expansion, aren't they?
Yes, you have doing it for this lava volcanic race.
Ah, okay.
I mean, it's good. I like it. I like the design of it. The music is, again, top-notch. But, yeah.
Yeah. I agree with you, though. That is one of my biggest issues with 4X games. Not so much with the space-based ones, but yeah, mostly with the, like, Civ style. Because, yeah, the combat's usually not, like you said, not really all that tactical, strategic, or anything. It's just kind of throw units at each other.
Yes. I mean, Endless Space 2, for example. You know? There are just moments where your own army just can't do anything. They're just obliterated because the enemy has researched more better weapons, even if it's just one tier of better weapons.
Yeah.
And this annoys me very much.
Yeah, I mean, it would be nice if there were still a way to work around it, you know what I mean?
Yes. If they weren't so overly dependent on it, it wouldn't be such a problem.
Yeah.
Oh, now you've angered the pink orc. If you are talking, I don't hear you again.
Oh no, I was watching the horde come at me.
Okay.
The upside
I'm sorry.
is... Go ahead.
I'm sorry if I when I say something like that, because I'm always kind of expecting a response sometimes.
Oh, you're fine. Yeah, right now I'm not too worried about the horde. Apparently, I'm just distracting them right now. And this gives us time to build still. And these two little units here are much faster than they are, so...
Yes.
I'm gonna keep just taking tiles and pissing them off, I think.
Yes. I mean, they should become weaker when they are fighting, so...
Yeah. Okay. I might come down here and take this Jokero encampment that I lost a long time ago. Alright, let's see here. More refectories.
Yeah. You may find the pink orc base.
That's the goal, hopefully. Make their army follow my land speeders everywhere. Alright. Yeah, I think we're pretty well fortified over here now.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a lot to break that.
Yes.
What was that? Something got shot. I see how you're fighting the Catachan Devils. That's awesome.
Cheap, right?
If it works.
As long as it works, everything is fine.
Well, to be fair, I've always hated it about... That's another issue I've hated with standard 4X games like this. And kind of in Sanctus Reach as well. When the enemy is melee attacking a flying unit. It's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure the Catachan Devil can't reach a Valkyrie. Unless it's a very bad pilot.
Yes.
Because, yeah, I've had that problem in Sanctus Reach where I had Valkyries or some other flying unit, and Orc boys are somehow hacking it apart with their choppas.
Yes. I mean, the Meganauts can probably kill one with one hit.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just moving slowly to take their territory back, and I'm just gonna keep on flying through and taking more.
Yeah, as long as you keep them on there.
Yeah, I'll probably lose
on
this
the
particular...
west side.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna lose at least one land speeder because he got caught out in the middle.
No, you are still alive.
Oh, wow.
Impressive. Most impressive.
Well, and the nice part is that land speeder now has a multi-melta. Alright, research. Let's see, what do we want now? I'm not sure what research I should go for next. I mean, I guess I could go with the Fortress expansion. Fortress Supreme. Damage las weapons. Ooh, extra heavy bolters for the Predator. I want that. And there was a structure over here. Where is it? Launch pads. Oh, shit, that's all the way back here. Never mind. We're going to go with Siege Shield. And never mind. We're going to go with improved frag casings. Okay. Yeah, our resources are steadily climbing again.
I've only one energy left.
Ah, might be time to start turning off some structures. Yeah, I try to remember. I always forget, but I'm trying to be better about if I'm not producing units with a building, turn it off.
Yeah.
I want some more land speeders to harry the enemy. I can only make one, though. But yeah, I think I'm just going to keep annoying the orcs. And I think I might pull this guy out into, like, territory that I know belongs to me, where he can heal up for a while.
That's weird. I'm disabling the buildings, but I just lose more energy.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah, if you disable your troop-producing buildings, you should save energy.
The Void Port is doing it right, but when I disable the Cult Mechanicus, for example, I seem to lose energy.
That's really weird.
Not anymore. What the fuck? This is so weird. Now that I'm okay, now that now that I'm on the now that I'm gaining energy again, and I'm disabling the Cult Mechanicus, I'm getting a jump from 6 to 7.
Yeah, that's all.
But when I was by -1 energy and I disabled it, it went to -2. So yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, I think the energy in this is a little bugged. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep sending my land speeders around. This dude, I'm going to try to get him down here, where he'll be somewhat safe. Uh-oh, looks like those orc boys that were chasing my land speeders are heading down towards where your sentinels are.
Okay, I will keep an eye open.
Okay.
Eat this, Meganob.
Oh. Alright, I'm gonna send you down this way. I'm gonna send you over this way. And yeah, we're gonna keep producing tanks and shit like that. Now, okay, my population is growing steadily. Alright, time to actually claim slots in which I can build stuff. Which is exactly what I'm doing. Okay. Yeah, I'm claiming this right here. I'm not going to take that Jokero thing. It's kind of funny, the game's telling me I can just go ahead and take your Jokero trader encampment. Just
really?
claim it with... Yeah, it's saying I can just claim it with my city. It's like, that seems like kind of a dick move, so no, I'm not going to do that. Alright.
I mean, you need influence more than me at the moment, so could take it if you want.
No, I might then, if you don't mind.
No, I don't mind. Take it.
Okay, and I'm claiming... I've got my first research that lets me expand how far I can spread my city. I'm only moving one hex down from my city, and then I'm going to stop.
Okay.
So you still have room to move, because I have 2 more upgrades, so if I got the 2 new Space Marine upgrades, I would end up, if I kept spreading south, stopping your city from expanding pretty much anywhere except down. So I don't want to take all your space, too.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Didn't want to end the turn. I wanted to use these on him. Ah, damn it. Alright. Land speeders are going to reclaim all this shit. Yeah, I really did not mean to end that turn before going after the orcs. Ooh, energy production is tanking again. Alright, get up here. It's probably time for some loyalty structures as well. What is this? Yeah, generators here, without a doubt. Alright, that makes me nervous. There is an old one artifact in the west that I just found with my land speeders. Next to an orc special tile that I just took, and it's unclaimed. Tells me that there's probably enslavers around here.
Okay. Then watch out.
Yeah.
Not that you lose your land speeders.
Yep, I've noticed the purple orc doesn't have a lot of... Because, you know, if you click on the enemy units, you can see all their buffs and how many of them come from artifacts.
Mm-hmm.
The purple one only has 1.
Okay.
So he's either not claiming them, or the yellow orc's been taking everything.
Ah. So yellow one could be the bigger threat?
Ah, looks like it. Because, yeah, when we click on a yellow orc unit... He only has 1 artifact, too. So they're not messing with the Yeah, they're not messing with the enslavers. They're leaving the neutral units alone for the most part.
Okay.
Just seems really weird to me.
They probably focused all their attention the moment we destroyed the Necrons to us.
Yeah, probably. And like I said, I think maybe they were fighting the Necrons too.
No.
Either way, though, I just noticed we are a bit over the hour mark.
Okay.
Easy to get stuck in this game. This is definitely one of those games that does the whole one more turn thing.
Yes. I mean, the game really feels good.
Yeah, I think it's the first 4X game where I've actually enjoyed the combat.
Yes. I mean, it's pretty simple combat, but still, the enemy can wipe their asses with your units if you're not careful.
Yeah, but like we were saying earlier with the research thing is, I've done it in this game, I'm sure you've done it in your own games. Even if you're behind on tech, you can still manage to survive.
Yes. Oh, I really hope they add more factions to it. I mean, I believe Chaos would be the first to add because of all the Warp Storm thingy. And yeah, and what's next? My guess would be Eldar.
I think it'll be Chaos. Most likely, you're right about the Eldar because, well, I'm not a huge fan of the Eldar, but they are, a really popular, huge faction, so I think they'll come in next, after the Chaos.
Hmm.
Go ahead.
They could actually have, I can actually see a good lore reason why they are coming to this planet, and that's because of the Necrons. The old, ancient enemies,
Yeah, not just that, too. The Eldar, the whole story of the Eldar is they were genetically engineered and created by the Old Ones, and this planet's full of Old One artifacts.
Yeah. The Tyranids, if they ever come to the planet, they just want to feed.
Yeah. And honestly, that's one of the factions I want the most to add to this, because I think they could have a lot of fun with, like, making the Tyranids a unique faction, because they don't care about most of anything on here. Like, requisitions, energy, all that. I think they would probably go the route of like Total War Warhammer 2 with the Skaven, where it's like, okay, your most important resource and probably your only one maybe for the Necrons would be food. Just consume tiles or something like that.
I mean, the only thing, if they make Tyranids and they are like destroying tiles, so I don't believe this game will support this kind of gameplay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be fun. I mean, now we are fighting a pretty big army of orcs. Just imagine double the size when we fight Tyranids.
Yeah. And, well, one thing I think that the Tyranids could actually do for consuming tiles is, so like in Civ, for example, and a lot of 4X games, if you go to like a tile full of trees and clear it, you get a bunch of production bonuses or or resources. That's how I think the Tyranid could work like that. But you're right, it would be a little difficult in this. What I do hope they do, though, is I know a lot of people really hated that they made the Space Marines and the Imperial Guard two separate factions.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of hope they keep doing that. Like, I know a lot of people will scream and say, oh, you're just being greedy because you're charging for each individual faction. But I would love it if when they did Chaos, they did Chaos Marines, the standard Chaos, and Chaos Demons, two separate factions.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people wish for. But I'm not sure if Proxy Studio is going to do that.
Yeah.
Because most of the time, or at least from what I've seen so far, only the Imperial gets separate factions.
Yeah, well, they kind of did it in Sanctus Reach recently. They didn't do separate factions, but when they introduced Chaos for that, there are no Chaos Marines. They just did the pure Chaos Demon faction.
Okay, that's nice.
So yeah, I hope they do that, because like, I know this is just, I don't know, it's just speculation, but even if they did just keep doing, what's it called, Imperial factions separate, I would love to see, like, a Mechanicus-based army on this game where you're, you know, one of the DLCs for the Imperium is like, okay, you can play as the Mechanicus. And there is a mystery in the story already, because if you play as the Imperial Guard, the quest all the way to the end, I don't want to spoil it for you, but...
I have already seen it on your channel.
Yeah, so like they said, they don't. At the end, they're like, we don't know why the guy did this to try to take over the planet. We don't know if he was corrupted. We may never know. So they could continue the story by being like, okay, he wasn't a traitor. He was here on orders of the Mechanicus, and here's a whole... here's some Skitarii and tech priests and do that. Or they could even take it a different route, because it's often ignored in the lore, the Dark Mechanicus.
It's a chaos version.
Yeah, I'd like to see stuff like that, and I know they're not the most popular faction, but the Sisters of Battle would be a fun independent faction in here, because they have a lot of vehicles, they have more than enough units that can fill up the unit roster in Gladius for a faction.
Yeah.
And they're pretty unique, because a lot of their stuff looks like variants of Space Marine stuff, but they have a huge focus on flamer units. They love their fire. So,
I mean, yeah, I kind of wish that the other faction, the non-Imperium factions, would also get separate sub-factions, you know? But I believe that the battle Sisters of Battle, the Mechanicus, the Chaos Demons, Dark Mechanicus, you could all put them in this game, and it would actually work, because this game is just a massive build your empire the way you like and stomp in everyone else. And I believe when you have like the four different Imperium factions, so just imagine you have the Space Marines, Imperial Guards, the Sisters of Battle, and the Mechanicus all on Team 1, and the Chaos and the Chaos Space Marines, Chaos Demons, and Chaos Dark Mechanicus on Team 2, or something like that, you know?
Yeah, and I do think that's the thing, is 40k fans tend to be pretty, I'm not going to say loose with their money, but when they like when they like 40k stuff, they buy a lot of 40k stuff, so I think if they kept releasing faction DLC, they could honestly make a ton of money with this game.
Yeah.
So
they really could. This game could become a very big game, and I believe with a very healthy community, the moment they add their favorite faction in it.
Oh yeah, and I don't know what their plan is. I don't know if they're planning on a sequel. I don't know if they're planning on just doing a lot of DLC for factions, but I hope they do it.
Yeah, at the moment I believe DLCs for more factions is the right way to go. And then I believe the game could, with all factions included, be a very healthy and big game. And if Proxy Studio is interested in the future, they could make Gladius, okay, not perhaps Gladius 2, but Warhammer 4X game, Warhammer 40k 4X game 2.
Yeah, and I mean, we've seen that Games Workshop won't really mind if they decided to just do non-stop DLC for this game, because they let them get away with it with Total War Warhammer 2 and 1.
Yes.
So, but yeah, I think we should probably call the episode here.
Yeah, just a little small talk at the end.
It's when it's entertaining small talk, it's fine.
I mean, we're talking so much about the obvious that happens on the screen. Perhaps we should just talk about something else in the next episode. Well, we'll see. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I stop recording. Yeah, another crappy English sentence from my mouth.
Oh, you're fine. Okay, so as you've heard, that is all the time we have for today. So thank you everybody so very much for watching. And if you enjoyed this video at all, then please, by all means, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, or any combination of those actions that suits you today. And with that, I'll see you guys next time for some more Gladius Multiplayer with Herr Toloko. Now that the Space Marines actually have a force with which they can spread across the planet, with the help of the Astra Militarum. I can finally start contributing, considering Toloko's forces were the ones that were, for the most part, holding the enemy back. But now I think with the rate at which I'm putting out troops, and especially if I start improving my influence, I should be able to bounce my armies all over this map and really fuck some orcs up. Either way, we'll see how that goes next time. Thanks again for watching, guys.